Hi there, my name is Neil and I'm going to show you how my fenestration design calculator works. So firstly, you have to choose the spreadsheet for your climatic zone. You've got zone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6. Cape Town falls in zone 1, so we open that spreadsheet. You enable macros. This enables a hide function. That's nice to have more than a necessity. Okay, so this is the spreadsheet. Let's zoom in a bit. That's too much. Okay, there we go. So at the top of the spreadsheet you have your climatic zone. And then you start by entering the floor area of the floor that you are doing the calculation for. So let's say it's 200 squares. Then this climatic zone has this conductance value and SHGC value of 0.13. Then it automatically works out the total that you need to come under in. Anyway, then you choose the number of window types that you have in your building. Now with types I mean the sizes of your windows. So say you have 3 windows of one size, then you actually only have one type of window. Anyway, all this does is it hides. So now at the moment there are 20 different types of windows, but for this example we'll only use one. So it just hides the rest of the cells. Now of that one type of window we have 3 in this building, for example, so there it hides it again. Anyway, so let's say the window is 2 meters wide by 2 meters high. See, this cell, this green cell here now indicates that you're fine. If these are all the windows on that floor, you're fine because your total window area comes under 15% of your total floor area. If it was not, say, 6 there, now it's 18%. Your total window forms 18% of your floor area, therefore you have to carry on with these calculations and that cell will come up in red. Okay, anyway, so now let's carry on. See, okay, the next step is to choose whether your G, which is the top of your window to the underside of the shading feature, which is probably your roof overhang, exceeds 0.5. For this example, we'll just say no to all of them. No, no, no. Oops. No. And this is done with the drop-down box. You then insert your P, which is the overhang, the length of the overhang. Let's just make all of them 0.5 meters for this example. And the height from the bottom of your window or door to the underside of the shading feature. Let's make it all 2. Okay. Then it calculates your pH. This P divided by H is affected by yes or no. So if it's yes, it's a different value and then this value changes. But all of this is done automatically by the spreadsheet. So now we see we have a total solar heat gain of 14 and a conductance of 284. So our 14 is green because it falls under the 26 that we allowed. Therefore we're fine with solar heat gain. However, we're not fine with conductance. So, because that needs to come in under 280. Therefore we have to either choose whether we want to change the window size, the number of windows, how the window is placed in the building, the overhang, or the type of glass. So this is quite nice because now you can play around and choose. So say we choose a better type of glass. All these glasses are from the regulations that they gave. However, there is a way to insert new glass with better values that manufacturers might give you. But anyway, for this there's only these ones. Then now we choose a better glass, and now the glass has better values, you come in under the regulated amount. Therefore, now your design complies with the regulations, and it just makes all the calculations much easier and quicker. Therefore, you see these cells will always stay red because it just tells you that you have to carry on with the calculation. Now we can go and we can add, if you later on decide you want to add more windows to that floor, you just insert your new things and see it affects it. You can also change the orientation, which you must do, according to where your windows are facing. This obviously also affects the calculations. Yeah, so that's basically how it works. And what people have done that use this, they either print it and they attach it as a separate document with their drawings, or they export this Excel file into AutoCAD and put it on their drawings in that way. Yeah, so that's basically how this works. It does not do any of the ventilation calculations. Just keep that in mind. It's mostly aimed at residential housing. Yeah. Alright, that's all from me, and you can contact me for more information. Thanks. Cheers.